Hello? Okay, everything seems to be working, I think. Maybe. Who knows? It's a stream. Anyways, hi, my name is Katsuhan, and we are here today with another puzzle stream that has been going on for the past, like, 2 weeks. So, no, it's been more than 2 weeks. I'm silly. Like the past month in total, because I'm so slow at puzzles, but we are here and we're gonna try and get as much of this puzzle done once again. Let me just, I might turn. So this is the progress that we've made since the beginning. So we got actually quite a bit done last time. I think because things are coming together, they're easier to recognize now. But as per usual, I have not done anything else except, like, I haven't even touched the actual board. Like, I never really touched the board since we stopped the puzzle stream until the next one. So this is, I have not added any pieces. This is the most it is. Give me a second. I'm just going to lower volume. Okay. Hope that is soft enough at this point in time. Also, I hope that it is loud enough that it's covering any background noise, but also, like... Sorry, I'm also trying to organize something for, like, a screen that is very far from me, and I'm very blind. I hope that it's soft enough that's not covering my voice, but also loud enough that it's covering, like, background noises, but also and giving some ambiance. But anyways, so this is it. I don't have a snack with me. I just have some water. We'll be going for around 2 hours, maybe a little bit over, depending on how well we do with this today. But oh yes, fingers. I didn't put on nails once again. I do not have the energy to at this point in time. I still have band-aid, so you get my grubby little fingers once again. So sorry. But yes, before we do that, 1 second, I just don't want my things to all collapse. Sorry. My microphone keeps wanting to talk over because it's so heavy. I'm gonna find a place to keep my water bottle before we start. But yes, before I want to start, I wanted to show you some of the Mofusan things that I got from Japan, because they're very cute last week, and then I forgot at the end. But I can show you them before we start the stream, so I won't forget at the end of the stream. Taking a sip of water before we start. Alright, so why don't I go with what's already open? Because I do have, like, this collectible one, but this you have to open it. So let's start with the ones that were kind of already opened. I went to the Mofusan store in Harajuku when it just reopened after kind of, I want to say renovating, but it wasn't necessarily like renovating. They just were restocking the new items for the spring. So they have this strawberry collection right now, so I'll show you that first. Ooh, sorry. So it's a little ways away from me, so it's hard to see. So the first one is this whoa. Is this kitten. It's very cute and very soft and very fluffy. I've named it Marie after the Aristocats. She is so cute and fluff and so soft. I don't think, like, the camera will autofocus much on it, but she so fluff and has a little bonnet, and it's their Merci Strawberry collection. So chewy. I don't think that's the name. That's not the name. But it's their strawberry collection. So this is a first kitten. She doesn't. They don't stay up. Kitten number 2. Okay, so this is the second kitten. The second kitten in their Merci Strawberry collection. Again, doesn't really have a name as far as I'm aware. But this one is just a little, I guess, a tabby cat. Little orange tabby cat with a strawberry. It's very cute. He has a bow. I don't know why it has to be a he. I'm imagining it's a he. But it's very cute. And I have named this one Ichigo just because of strawberries. So strawberry, Ichigo is strawberry in Japanese. And then so we have Marie and we have Ichigo. Isn't it cute? Okay, they can go back. Well, I don't know where to put them anymore. I will just put them here for now, and then I will move them over so I can bring my screen a little closer and I can actually see things. Okay, I also have, like I said, this little, the collectible box. This isn't from their strawberry collection. It's just what I think they always have, but I've already opened it, but I just didn't have a place to put it yet. I should probably explain a little bit. So apparently you can get any one of these 6 kittens. So they have like a shark, like just a regular shark that they call, what does it say here? Samenyan. So like sharknyan. And then they have Jinbei Samenyan, so like whale sharknyan. And then Okaminyan, so like a wolf. It says wolf there. And then they have Pandanyan, so it's a panda. And then Kumanyan, so it's a bear. And then also Usanyan, sorry, I was gonna say Usagi, but it's just Usanyan, so it's a rabbit. And my understanding is it's kind of random which one you get. So I was honestly would be happy with either, but I wanted one of the sharks because I love sharks. So I'll just open it up for you. I tried really hard not to ruin the boxes as well. And honestly, like chat or anybody out there that's listening to this or listening to the VOD when it comes up, could you please tell me where I'm supposed to like put these kittens? Like, do I hang them on my bag? Or do I, like, what exactly do I do with them? Because they have these hooks, like, give me a second here. I'll show you. So they have like these hooks, right? And this kind of implies that you hang them on something. They look a little bit big for like a bag, like a purse or a backpack. You could. And also they get dirty on the bag and purse. So I'm just wondering, if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. You can send me a DM on Twitter, I don't care, or like, you can also tag me, I don't really matter, but please let me know some ideas of where I can hang these little guys. Okay, so last kitten. Cute! It's whale shark. It's Jinbei Samenyan. So Jinbei Same is whale shark in Japanese. See, like again, like you have to hang it somewhere, but I don't know where to hang it. So give me some ideas. But it's so cute. So I've named this one. Obviously, I haven't named it Jinbei-sama. I feel like that's too formal for a little kitten that's dressed up like a whale. But I've named him Jinbei for whale, I guess. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But he's so cute. Look at his little face. I know it's blurry right now, but look at his little face. Oh, he almost fell over. This is the back. He's very fluffy and squishy. And his tushy is also very fluffy and squishy. But his face is so cute. So, that's another one that I got. I keep the plastic on until I can figure out where to put him. But he stays very, like, good up. And then the last one, I didn't actually get this. I didn't purchase this purchased this one in Japan. This one is actually a very nice gift from a friend, the same friend who gave me this hot chocolate. If you guys will remember from my very first puzzle Handcam. But they had gone on a trip as well and also found some Mofusan merch. And they gave me this one. He's so tiny. So let's compare to Marie for size. This says Marie and this is this one. It's so cute and sweet. And it's this little kitten wrapped in a blanket. And my friend got me this one specifically because I kind of always... I'm very introverted and very sleepy and tired, and all I ever say that I do every day is, or want to do, is curl up in a blanket and be a burrito. So they got me this little kitten that is a burrito. And you're so cute. This one I could for sure hang somewhere, but again, my concern is that it would get dirty, like on my backpack, because I have a lot of things on my backpack. I have a bunch of charms, I have all of these things. I used to put my puppies and my Oshis on there, but I was just worried that they kept getting dirty, so I'm wondering if I could put this in one of them puppet cages, like the little finger puppet cages that people use. But the ones that I have, this is a little bit too big for those, so I might have to get a bigger one. But I do want to hang this somewhere. Again, if you have ideas, please let me know. And I've named this one Buchan for Burrito-chan. That's Buchan. So yes, these are all my kittens. They're very lovely and very cute. So let me put them away real quick. And then I'll just put them aside so that I can bring my screen a little closer. And then we can start with the puzzle. Apologies for the delay, I just really wanted to show you my kittens. I would show you guys the other merch that I got from Japan as well, like from Animate and stuff like that. But number one, I already had to kind of open them, because I had to, not had to, but I wanted to give a friend's sibling some of the stuff that I got, like as freebies and dupes of some blind packs and things like that. So I had to kind of open a lot of them up, like the blind packs and things. And then secondly, there's just too much. I feel like it would take a whole stream on its own. But should this work out okay, I might consider doing a separate Handcam stream for unboxing. Maybe. We'll see. I think my only issue is right now with my camera, autofocus doesn't work super well. Trying to move my kittens over. I'll be back to finish the thought. Okay. There we go. Yes. Yes. Because my camera won't focus, I'm a little bit concerned about the fact... We're just gonna start right into the puzzle while I'm talking. I was concerned about the fact that... Because I want to do Handcam and show you guys what the item is, but I also want to be able to... put it up as like a VOD for the channel, my channel. On YouTube. But in order to do that, I do need the... There we go, look at that. I do need the video quality to be quite good, like HD, 4K kind of good, and I can't necessarily get that from a Handcam with this camera. So we're gonna see. I do like making... I might not do it, we'll see. I also want to get back to games. But I do have quite a bit of like BL merch that could potentially be used. as Handcam material. And that will be used as Handcam material at some point. When we'll have to see. But yes. Let's see. What exactly is my strategy here? I'm just worried I have that, like, a Luca piece. This is a Luca piece for sure. This has to be. There we go. That's why I was worried. I was like, I have a... Oop. I think I was pushing the camera up. So sorry. Please let me know as well at any time if the music is too loud or too quiet. I honestly can't hear completely everything you guys are hearing, so at any time if it's too loud or too quiet, please let me know. But I was worried that I had like thrown one of these Luca pieces away over there and hadn't quite noticed it, but we're okay. So those aren't working. What about this one? Okay, so that one seems to work okay. Ew, there's like a weird... Ew. What is that? Ugh. Like a weird fluff dust ball? I did dust it. Trust. There's that. So this one must go here. And here. Okay. This one must go over, like, way over at the end. Let's see here. Sorry, that was louder than I thought it would be. Oop. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. This piece, I'm a little confused about this one, but anyhow. Alright, let's see if we can make anything out of our white pieces. I don't think so. Or maybe we can. Okay, so I don't know, this goes over here somewhere. This is a pillow piece that must go somewhere where it is dark. Okay, like that. I'm sorry if you can't see some of it. Either my head is blocking or it's not. But anyways, that looks okay for now. I'll keep that there, but I'm not sure that that completely belongs there. Oh, I do also have my questions. Should I need some inspiration of what to talk to you guys about. I do have that on standby. Should we need it. But I do want to try as much as I can to lock in, because this be taking a longer time than I thought she would be. This must go somewhere over there. I think I'll have to open the box. So some of these I think probably would fit like in here or something. But oh yes, I forgot to show you, for those of you who don't know what drawing we're doing or what like image we're doing, this Luxiem and Wonderland puzzle that I've had for a year and only have started doing now. It's only supposed to be like 500 pieces, but that has proven a challenge, to be honest. But it's fine. It's fine. But yes, this is what we're doing. We've done this part essentially so far, and some of like the end here and some of the top. We need to do the rest of it. So I'm not entirely sure if I will have enough space to finish everything, but it should be okay, right? Nah. That does go over there somewhere. We are making pretty good progress, if I do say so myself. Like, we finished almost all of Luca, which is great. Let's see if there's any pieces here that work. I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to work. What about this one? Maybe not. Just show you what I am digging through at the moment. Does this go here? Yes, it does. That looks like it's the wrong place. Give me a second. I'm gonna lower my music volume a little bit. I think that's slightly more tolerable, but you guys let me know. Oh my gosh. Can you guys still see? I hope so. Okay, let me just move it so I can make sure you guys can see what I'm doing on this side. Okay, yeah. For the most part. That doesn't belong quite there. Let's see, we do have a few pieces here that do need to be filled. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. Does this fit here? Yes. Whoopee! Look at us. What else? I also want to fill those, but I just don't know. I don't know. Is this... I think this was not a chicken piece. I remember. So this might go over. Go here. Maybe not. But that is a hand. Let's see. Does this one go? Nope. Useless. But that's a white piece, so I'm gonna put that out in case. This might be over here somewhere, maybe? Chance? No. Somewhere in that vicinity. Does that look correct? I think so. This looks like it belongs to Ike, so I'm gonna. You guys can see. Sorry. So I'm gonna leave that away for now. Does this go in here somewhere? No. Where? And then this one. I feel like we've looked at so many. No, but I think that does go somewhere on that side. So we'll leave that there for now. Maybe this one goes somewhere over here. It didn't fetch, but we have hope. Something like this. Okay. I think we're making progress. No, that doesn't exactly fit. I think it must be this one. That's weird because this, I think, does fit in here. It looks like it does, but I don't know if this one fits in here. Maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna leave that out for a sec. But it does, because it... like, it's there. Maybe this... I don't know. We're gonna leave that there for a hot minute. Don't know how we could be missing more pieces. I feel like we have all the pieces here. for this side, like all of these open spots, but we're obviously still missing some. Like, where does this one go by, for example? Well, I have not seen any kind of relatively looking pieces that fit, so they must be out, or we just continue going sideways until we do get whatever pieces are left and we can fit them. So can do that. This pillow part would be hard though, because it's just white. Some of these. I think I've all done these. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the pieces we have and start trying and filling in spaces. Because clearly we don't have any here that fit. Well, oops, well, I say that, but there we go. Okay, so at least that's filled. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's another one. Does this go like this? Yes, it does. This is a little bit of a weird one. There we go. What about down here? No. Nope. I don't even know what is going on here per se. Does this fit? No, we can't. What about this one? No, can't either. Okay, that's fine. Just go like this. Yes, okay. That's done. That side. Nope. I don't know why I thought that would work. just need this piece, which no idea where that would be. It's one of them funky looking pieces, isn't it? This looks like it would fit here, but it doesn't. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to get like the best angle for the microphone. It doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Oh, this must be somewhere down here. Maybe. Maybe not. I think that's just then maybe not. I'm jumping around, I am aware. Just trying to find this piece. Go like this. Nope. See, now I'm like actively leaning over. This. And then I don't know what this pink thing is, but perchance. Perchance not. Let me just think. We have all of these pieces here. Does this correlate? I feel like it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. Anyway. Does this do anything? No. Does this do anything? I think I'm gonna remove my whatchamacallit, the microphone screen, whatever it is. I'm just hitting it all the time, so you might hear more pronunciations, but you won't hear me hitting the mic. Is it like this? No. What about this? No. Okay, I think we gotta go and search once again. I also don't know where these pieces could be. I could be confused with another character's hair pieces, but we'll see. We shall see. Like, no. I'm trying to look up. You can see. Does this belong anywhere? No. Okay. Okay. That's okay. My question is, could the breast of shoes this be? I'm just turning around every piece here. To see if there's any that looks like I could fit them in. And once I do, then we knows that it is shoe, right? Or maybe we don't know that it's shoe. What about this? No. Okay, we're going back to flipping over pieces very carefully. Could also do another thing. So another strategy would be just to go along the edges, so we can do that. Get rid of all of the edge pieces. I know that is a strategy most people use, so why don't we try that? That looks like it fit somehow. I think there needs to be a piece in between. Trying to look for like an edge piece here. She looks like she fits, but she doesn't fit. Okay. Okay. So where do I go from there? Just based on the pieces I have available. Does this go in here? No. That doesn't fit. I'm sure I have edge pieces stuck in here somewhere. This. Okay, we got one, so we only need one more to fill this side. And then we can move on with our lives. Don't stink so. This one looks suspicious. That's because it is, because it doesn't fit there. I'm just trying to find like any pieces that look like they're supposed to be used in that area. We aren't like getting down, like we're lessening the amount of puzzle pieces we have left. I don't know where this piece is. This one's bugging me. This one I'm like meh. How about one of these ones? Do they fit? No. You don't want to fit. That's okay. This one... Don't know. Don't know. So like where exactly are you from? Okay. She can go over there. What about you? Looking through everything. I know we're probably not supposed to do it this way, but the other way was not doing me much good either. That's a white piece. I'll just take out all the white pieces because I know the puzzles or the pillow is gonna come up soon. Oh my gosh. Sorry for all the vibrations. There's a lot of messages happening right now. Okay, so sec. I don't understand. Does it go like here somewhere? Okay, there. So we just have one piece to finish Shu's face. Well, not really his face, but like his upper body, I suppose. So that's a pinky piece. Something with ruffles. I thought I saw something with ruffles. Here? No. I think the ruffles must belong somewhere, and apparently it does. It belongs over there. Oof, I'm sweating so much. I don't think a person is supposed to be able to sweat this much. Which sounds gross. Sorry, but it's the truth. This one. Where would this one go? No. There's some weird pieces here. Okay. Like this. Okay. Oop. Get to the back. There's a piece here. A hand piece. This piece just feels so weird here, though. Anyways. Okay. I don't think this belongs here. Does it? Just looks so weird up here. Yeah, doesn't fit there. What about this? Okay. And this one? Alright. Alright. Something. That don't look correct. all the pillows. We might just have to put pieces together and see what happens. In all honesty. Oh, look at that. We finished this side. Good for us. We accomplished something. Okay, so that means we can scooch to that side. See how we can scooch. Doesn't look like it fits. Okay. Unlikely. Do we have more end pieces? That doesn't look correct. Some of these just don't look correct. Okay. Yeah, this puzzle's gonna be a lot longer than I had initially anticipated, but we finished this piece, this part. So I'm just gonna move it slightly to the side over here. It was easier for me, who is lazy, to reach. Let's keep going back and forth because I can't find pieces in here. And I can't find, and I just keep going back and trying to find the pieces that I already have to match. Usually that works, but for some reason cannot find the missing pieces. Oh, this one might be easy to find somewhere. Sorry if you hear coughing. My dad is still sick and he's gonna be coughing. So please understand. I try my best with the noise canceling, but sometimes it don't work to cover everything, especially when you have an Asian dad sneezing. Okay, so that looked like it would fit somewhere, and then it didn't. So. Some of them I'm not sure if they are like I lost my train of thought, but like yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. Anyways, ignore me. Where are these pieces? I think the other pieces that I need to complete this part are they look like they are already there. I don't know what more I can do. The rest all just look like they're pieces of the other two. I don't think this is gonna work, but I know it belongs up there somewhere. Because we're getting into Vox's hand now. What about... Nah. I was gonna say, what about this piece? But I don't think that we're ready for that piece quite yet. Okay. Just trying to take out green pieces. Oops, sorry if the camera moved. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's then sort out what we have. Sorry. Because we've got to have all of the necessary pieces at this point. And while I'm leaning in closer to the screen, such that I can actually see it, we can look at some of the questions that I can answer on the prompts. So let me just make sure that I have all of these. This feels... I'm just going to disconnect this for a second. Oops, sorry. Because this just feels weird to me. Yeah, that's better. That doesn't feel right though. What about... work? Oh no, this must go lower. Maybe? Then what is... I don't know what this is. This fit here well, but not really. Is it down? Certainly not, right? Maybe? Let's see. I think actually it is. I think we've solved these white pieces. Let me just gently put these down here. Hopefully. Gingerly put them in. Okay. Alright. Cool. Cool. We did that. Now all we have to do is do the rest of it. But this might make more sense now that we've done all of that. Or not. It's looking like it's a no. What could fit there? No, that's not it. Suspicious. Do those go on there? Yes, that does fit there. What fits there though? Mystery. Why you don't want to fit? Why you don't want to fit where I put you? Okay. This is... I don't even know what this one is. This? No. So weird. Oh, this is... That's a thingy. Oh, but let me look at the questions. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna look at the questions. Okay, yes, what made you take up learning this? We answered that last time. What made you start this hobby? Do you prefer, okay, yes, do you prefer following tutorials or experimenting? I don't remember if I answered that last time, but I can answer it again. It depends. I like tutorials for a thing that I feel like I'm completely out of my depth in. So let's say someone was like, build a computer. I don't know anything about building computers, so I would for sure be looking at a tutorial for that. But if someone was like, do a puzzle as such, I would be like, you know what? I think I can do that. I'm not gonna be very good at it, but I think I can do that without looking at like a tutorial. I mean, she fit, but not really. So hopefully that answers that question. Experimenting, it just depends. Like for this, oh, sorry, I don't need a tutorial to figure out how to do this puzzle, even though I'm struggling a lot. It's just about fitting pieces together. Why is it not? Why is he not reading? Okay, next question. What is the most satisfying part of this process? So I'm gonna take it as referring to the process of puzzles. The most satisfying part. It's a good question. I think I would have to say is like for this, for example, we've completed. It's hard at first. Well, it's hard the whole time. Don't get me wrong. But when it's hard, but you're doing it and suddenly you make something that is recognizable, like this. That's the most satisfying part. Because it's almost like you've solved the puzzle even though you haven't, which I hope that makes sense. You get my drift. Yeah, because it just feels like you've completed something even though you haven't really completed everything. In my opinion, my humble opinion. What exactly am I doing right now? I don't even know. I feel like I should have all the pieces there for this. Like this, maybe? No, she didn't want to fit. She was struggling to fit. This one? She don't look right. You are seeing full arm action. Okay. I'm going to look for a couple more pieces. Because I think that we gonna have to. I don't know what this. I'm sure we have this piece somewhere. Let me give it a quick gander. Why don't I? The gander was wrong. The gander is it's getting wrong. Okay. Looking at the pieces. I'm just going to go look in pieces and pick out whatever looks correct. This must be his hand. Yes. Okay, perfect. I was like, that looks like Luke Carson's neck from Wuthering Waves. Which, don't ask me how I know what his leg looks like. Or his neck. Did I say leg? His neck. Wow, exposing myself twice. This. Is this part of his hair? Nah. Well, I mean, it could be, but it just doesn't. I'll tell. I feel like I always find pieces, but then when I really need the piece, they no longer exist. Funny how that works. It's a tassel. Does this do anything? Okay. This looks like it should fit somewhere. Somewhere in the universe it fits. Yes. My nose is so itchy. What about this? Oh, I think this might be part of Ike's, one of his hands, at least. My nose is moist. Yeah, how about the rest of these seem to be like Ike's hands? Well, not all of the pieces, obviously, but some of them, the ones that I was looking for, that seem to be hands, or Ike's hands. It would be so sad if I was missing pieces. I know I say this every time I stream, but like, I do be getting scared. Whose hands are these? Oh, yay! Okay, so we fully completed basically all of Shu. I don't count the pillow as part of Shu, but we've completed that. Okay. Does this go in here? Okay. Okay. Progress. I think we can do this now. I think I've taken out all of the white pieces that were possible. So let's just put them together in whatever order seems possible. I don't know at the moment. Oop. Excuse me. She said no. No. Why don't she want to fit when I tell her to fit things? This looks like they belong. That sounded a little bit off. We're gonna ignore that I said that. Does this go like here? Okay, that goes there. Perfect. So, does that mean this goes somewhere here? No. But this? No. All these web pieces are here. This must fit here. Well, I say must, and then it doesn't, so... I don't know. What about... Is this the one I just did? I think so. That's the only other white piece I have. And she don't fit. She don't want to fit. So I don't know what to do with that. Well, there's also this one. This one. That one fits better. Okay, let's continue. What about this? That looks correct. I'm getting hungry too. I don't know why. This piece could be wrong. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. There we go. Does this belong somewhere here? I think so. I don't know what that is. What is that? What even is that? It's like black thing. Anyways. This is a little funny. I certainly have all of the possible black pieces. Or black, oh my gosh. White pieces, like the pillow pieces. Something has gone awry. Something has gone very wrong. Okay, we're gonna think. We're gonna use our brains and get one more puzzle piece. Look at that. So then, what would fit here? Not that piece, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. That one fit. That one looks like it goes there. That don't look right. This doesn't look right either. This means there must be more pieces than what I actually have. Wait, is this? This might be Vox's hand. I thought it was Ike's hand. But it's Vox's. It's fine. We make mistakes. That is part of what makes us human. Oh, I guess just on that note, I've been reading Heaven Official's Blessing. It's Danmei. Anyways, I finished the first 2 books. I did like in the second book, the second volume. I don't know why I need to say this, but I do. There was how should I say it? Like, they're trying to say, like, in one scene, I guess, the main character was essentially talking with his teacher, and he wants to ascend to become a god at that point in time. And his teacher was just kind of reminding him that, well, there was a saying that humans, when they ascend, they become gods, and when they fall, they become ghosts. And the teacher was essentially saying, like, what do you see is wrong with that statement? And the main character, I'm not going into too much specifics because it will lead me down a rabbit hole that we do not have time for. But the main character essentially thought for a second, maybe a few minutes. If you guys have read the book, you guys will know who the main character is and everything like that. But he thought for a minute, and he was essentially like, there is nothing wrong with that statement. I don't see anything wrong with that statement. And the teacher goes, no, there is. Because you have to remember, both times, they're still human. Meaning, whether they ascend to godlyhood, they're still human. Okay, this is my interpretation. I should clarify. When they ascend, they're still human, so they're going to make mistakes. Like, they're not perfect. And my interpretation of when they descend, when they fall, and they became a ghost, they're also still human. So that does mean they still have human qualities about them. They're not all bad, is what I was taking it as. I could be wrong. If you have your own interpretations of it, please let me know. But back to this puzzle, because we're doing real good, I think. Now that we've gotten over this whole pillow situation. But yeah, I just wanted to share that for no particular reason at all. Except that it was in my head, and sometimes when things are in my head, they also just come out. Oh, I should probably share this too. I got a haircut today. My hair is just very long. It needed to have a haircut. It needed to be cut. Maybe is probably a better way to say it. So I have a haircut. 1 second. I'm just getting a tissue. Okay. Yeah, so my hair is still long. But I want to get a haircut. You know, like, for those of you who do get haircuts, and you don't do it by yourself. You know, when at some point you leave the cut so long that your hair kind of just loses its shape, so to speak. This does fit here, right? Like, it looks like it fits here, right? Question mark. But this means that this might not be the correct piece because it's not fitting correctly. Yeah, because that fits snugly, if that's a word. But yeah, so you know that those times I didn't finish my thought. You leave your haircut so long it loses all semblance of shape. So that's where my hair was heading to. So I got the haircut. So now it has some level of shape left, and it's still long, which is nice. That's also all I wanted to say. My outside or inside thoughts needed to become outside thoughts. Anywho, we're gonna keep doing this puzzle because we do have quite a few of these pieces. So let's see how these fit, which that does not fit. What about this one? Yes, question. Nope, that doesn't fit. I thought they fit. Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Oh no. Okay, this must... This is part piece of fork, so it goes there. This is... not that. This, perhaps? No. I'm missing a piece, I think, from here, like, to make this complete. Also, sorry. Sorry again for all of the vibrating things. I always say this, but it's only when I stream that somehow I do become popular. Or even if I'm not becoming popular, it's when people decide it's a good time. Good time to message. The forks pointing downwards. They are in fact pointing downwards. Okay, let's ask another question. What's the hardest part people don't realize? So these are part of the Handcam specific questions. I'm gonna apply this specifically to puzzle making. Perhaps people don't realize how hard puzzles are. No, I think it's only hard for me. I think the hardest part is essentially... I don't even know how to describe this thought, but essentially you're revealing how your mind works on a stream when it comes to a challenge. Let's put it that way. And my brain don't work so well, quite obviously. So that's a little bit maybe meta, one would say. But that's what I got. It seems to go like around here-ish, maybe. So we're gonna keep it like that. Let's see if I can fit any more here, because it seems like I have all of the puzzle pieces. I keep saying that and then I actually don't. But oh, look at that. Look at the progress that has been made. So that's good. This is going better now. I don't even know if that fits perfectly. It's so blindingly light. Okay, all right. But then this means that this has to be part of... No, it can be a part of here, maybe. No, not that either. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a part of the teacup. She doesn't exist here. And I think she also is part of the teacup, must be. Okay. We're making progress. Let's keep moving. Let's see here. I I know what I'm doing is not correct. I know, like most people say, you should start from the edges and continue downwards. We don't subscribe to those thoughts here. We do what we want, and what we want to do, sorry about that, is just chaos. Chaos. I don't know why I thought of this. Oh, we found it. Okay, so look. Yay! Cheers, because we have completely finished this side. I'm gonna push it a little, guys, so you can see. An ad is starting soon, so that's why I'm suddenly talking fast. We have finished this side completely. Half of the puzzle. It only took a month. Look at the progress that we have made with my continuingly losing brain cells. I was telling one of my friends the other day, and I was like, I think I've lost brain cells since starting medical school. That's not good. What is this? I don't... What? What even? Excuse me? What is this? Does it belong like that? It doesn't. I don't know what that is. That scares me. We moving on. Okay, so what we're doing now, we've come into the place where it's going to get difficult once again, because we're going into completely new characters, or VTubers, so to speak. So that's going to be slightly difficult, but we got this. I believe in us. I believe in us that we will finish this puzzle. Perchance not today, but I believe that we will finish it at some point of time. Okay, let me just take a quick look at what pieces we already have. Or this. Yes, okay, like this. This is teacup. Oh, wait a minute. Yes? Question mark? Alright. Alright, alright. We're doing it, guys. Okay, so we are going to see what we can find in our little puzzle box here. That will give us clues so that we don't look or feel horrible doing the rest of the puzzle. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a part of the hat. It goes up here. My battery's gonna die soon. I have an extra battery, but you're gonna have to give me, maybe not imminently, but when the thing completely dies, like a second, a minute to change it. She's trying her best. She's just struggling, okay? Leave her alone. I think this must go up here. Yeah. She's an old camera. She's been through a lot in life. this looks like it is again part of the teacup. Yes. Okay. Cool. Teacup, teapot. It's part of the teapot. Okay. All I can think of in my head right now is like the walking, I'm doing it, and all I can think of is Rick Grimes being like, I'm doing stuff, Lori. Things. And that perfectly describes what we're doing right now, which is stuff and things. Both of them. Some of the pieces I'm like, I don't even know what you are right now, ma'am. Okay, let's answer another question, why don't we? Have you ever messed this up really badly before? A hand cam? No. A puzzle? Yes, clearly. I think the only time I've ever had if we're talking about like videos in general, I did a few streams ago, I think almost. Like, it's not a huge mistake. It doesn't matter. I don't care in the end. But I did essentially mess up and reveal my whole OBS setup. It happens. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. It's not a big deal, like I said. But that did in fact happen. And then obviously sometimes, because I am relatively, well, maybe I shouldn't necessarily say this, but because I'm not necessarily anymore, but I'm kind of new at this. Relatively, like I don't do this every single day of my life and I'm still learning. So in the past, there's been times there might have been an accidental doxing of one of my friends. I do try to edit those out of the VODs as much as I can. Because even if I don't care what happens to me, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. What is this? I don't know. Is it this? It is this. Okay. Does this go somewhere? Does this go somewhere that I should know of? No, because there must be something connecting these together. Okay. Sorry. I'm working within like a very tiny space, so even though I tried to get rid of my... And I don't know why I keep forgetting this word, like the screen for my mic. I moved it out of the way. I'm still here, like I can't, like I'm still knocking into things. It's just gonna happen. Also, I can't necessarily hear myself. I don't know why. Give me a quick second. Okay. Hello? Okay, we're good. It's... Sorry. I was trying to hear myself from my stream manager and it's still delayed. Should I be able to hear myself from OBS? Probably a good idea, honestly. But you know what? Free world, I can do whatever I want here. I just tripped out. I thought one of my cat plushies was blinking at me. Oh, what is this? Does this go somewhere? Please? Please. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay. like this. No. I say this and then I mess up. Okay, let me look at the next question. Okay, what does it say? Have you ever... Oh, we did that. Do you usually do this off stream too? Puzzles? No. I do like puzzles in video games. Like, I'm not very good at them. If you guys remember me attempting to do all of the Assassin's Creed puzzles. Does this fit? Yes, okay, good. But I don't necessarily... It's not like a hobby of mine to do it off stream or anything like that. I know that was a very short answer, but I don't do puzzles off stream. I'm sorry. Is this going here? Okay, at least... Whew, at least we got some of that done. Jeez. Jeez Louise. The hat. I'm just like thinking, does it really fit there? Are we missing something? And also, if I'm blocking something that you want to see, please let me know at any time. I'm trying my best, but I just kind of lean on the table. That's just how I work on the table, so I might not know that I'm doing it quite, so please let me know so I can just move out the way. Okay, what's your favorite tool item you're using right now? I don't think that applies, so we're skipping that. Is that something you'd teach something else? Puzzles? If I was good at it, sure. But right now, I'm the one that's probably in the need of the most help. So to answer that question, I would say if I was good at it, yes I would. I'm lost. What? We also finished all the Luca. Forgot to mention that, but look at that. Do they belong together? Questionable. That was questionable. Oh, she dead. I think. Maybe. Oh no, she's still alive. Okay. Let's see. This one. Perfect. Perfecto. I don't know why I keep doing this. What am I doing? Then this goes like this somehow. Okay, cool. Cool beans. I don't know if the puzzle just gets easier over time. or we're just getting better. But something has changed in the sense that we have completed much today. At least more than I was expecting. I was not expecting very much. Okay, next question. Okay, so we're gonna go into some low pressure VTuber / streaming live questions. ChatGPT says they're very good for curious viewers without being invasive. Yes, I got this from ChatGPT because I'm sorry, I got lots to do. I can't be thinking of questions. If I had time, I would. Okay. What made you decide to become a VTuber? That's a very deep question. It all started when I was 7 years old. I'm kidding. I actually wasn't thinking about it. It was like many years ago that my friends, my bestie, and we discovered. Well, we didn't really discover VTubers. We kind of knew relatively that they existed, but we went when we were on a call together and we're just looking up VTubers because we thought they were cool. And we just saw a list of them, and then I became a fan of certain VTubers and listened to them. And I didn't have it in my head that I would like do this at all. But at that time, I had a bunch of people, not a bunch of people, but around that time, a lot of people were telling me that I had a very nice voice. It has changed over the years, perchance not as nice anymore, but at the time, I had a very nice voice, and people said that I should do something with it. I can't sing, so I can't be a singer. And people did say I would be good. Well, I had friends that were like, maybe you should try VTubing. But I was like, I don't know anything about actually streaming or anything, so maybe not. But, Deuce. Obviously, Deuce. Oh, she died. I'll just talk about the story while I do this. Give me a sec. Okay. Sorry. Deuce. My friend Deuce. I actually have to take this off. Ugh. Raise this up so you can hear. So, my buddy Deuce actually was very much interested in streaming before me and actually started putting videos and stuff. Please go check them out if you haven't already. One second. This is a very... Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully it turns on. She is on, but she is on, but I'm just gonna adjust a little bit because, as you can see, the screen is incredibly blurry. So I'm just gonna disconnect for 1 second. now I'm gonna replug it. Hopefully you guys can see. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. We fixed that issue. Back to the story. So yeah, Deuce was posting videos and stuff first, and then I was like, maybe this is something that I could do. I don't know. They inspired me to kind of try it because I was like, if Deuce can set it up, and Deuce kind of told me exactly what they were using and all of the things that they tried, and I was like, you know, that sounds pretty cool. I am interested in trying it, and then I eventually did, and I don't know, it just happened. It was almost impulsive in the sense that, like, once I made the decision to do it, I learned how to do it. I think the only thing that I wish I could have done at the time was spend more time on my model, and I wish I had the funds to be able to pay for everything, but I'm working on it. And I hope in the next few years I'll be able to save up enough and I'll be able to get a great setup and a model. Not that I don't like this one, but because I think that I'm very cute. But I would like to upgrade so that I can at least have something that I can use on a platform. I'll just say this. I'm using this model on a platform that no longer updates. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. So if I were to, let's say, update OBS, there's a chance that I won't be able to stream, or if I were to update my iPhone settings, I wouldn't be able to stream. So I would like to, in the future, be able to have both an upgraded VTuber model, because why not if I'm changing anyway, and also move to a different platform in terms of VTuber modeling itself. But back to my story, in essence, that's essentially what it was. It was just that I just wanted to give it a shot. I thought it'd be fun to play video games, and I loved what VTubers were doing in terms of entertainment, and I got a lot of joy from them, so I thought I wanted to do the same thing. And I thought I maybe don't have a talent for anything, but my voice is not completely horrible. Alright. I'm looking for the piece to fit in here. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I haven't completely forgotten about that, I promise. What is this though? Can this fit somewhere? Yes, okay, perfect. Sorry. There's also a lot of puzzle dust. I know I always say that, but there's a lot of puzzle dust. That does not fit. Like, that really don't fit. Okay. The next question on this list. Oh, hi, Zany! Welcome! I hope you've been having a good weekend so far. Thank you for dropping by. You've got lots of progress on the puzzle so far. Yes, I have! I'm so happy that we finished 2 people. Because I do want to finish this and then we can get back to a little bit of gaming, but I'm thinking about other things, like you mentioned a while ago, that I could do for hand cams, but I do miss playing video games. I haven't played any video games for, well, since I started this, except one time I did play Overwatch for myself just to try some of the new characters, but yeah. This does fit, right? Yeah. That sounded weird. My yeah. But we are making indeed very good progress, and I'm very pleased. Based on the time, I'll be streaming for maybe like another 15-ish, 20 minutes. Because I did spend a couple, well, quite a while in the beginning talking about all of my Mofu-san things. And, so that took a little bit of time. But, okay. Next question on the list. Do you remember your first stream? I do. I did a special... Whoa, okay. I have my debut video that I put out, but I won't count that as a stream because I didn't actually stream it. I just put it up on my YouTube channel. It's not that great, but you are free to look at it should you wish. But my very first stream, I did a special Jeopardy stream with my friends, and essentially it was basically a how well do you know Katsu stream. And it was really fun. I think even my friends had like gotten inspiration from it. Not that it was all executed perfectly, but I think that it was a really fun stream. I remember it being like, you know, it didn't traumatize me or anything from streaming, so yeah, that was my very first stream. Also, it is still a VOD up on my channel that you can see. I don't remember it being a very long stream either. Okay, I don't... I thought that there will be more of this puzzle, like this part right here, but there isn't, so we gonna move on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. One second. One of my... Something fell out. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see. Should have all the pieces there then. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Here's the puzzle box. We're gonna have to dig through it a little bit. Okay. Weird. Is it this? It's a different color. I think that's down there somewhere. I've been seeing a lot of these. Would these perchance fit down there? There. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at here? be like that somewhere. This is the arm. This is maybe over here. I don't know. For sure in that general direction. This maybe over here somewhere. Yeah. What if... No, those are all up. They're a little bit up further. Are some of the blue ones just like here? Like it would be, right? Okay, okay. That goes like that. I think this must go somewhere here-ish. Nope. Okay. To be careful because some of the light pink might not actually be light pink and it actually belongs over here. So okay, let's see where this goes. Do you want to go in there? You don't. Go in there though. Does it go in there? I think it does. So we're missing one piece in there, which is doable. Okay. Okay. This must go somewhere up here. Like it has to. It would be weird if it didn't. But it doesn't. Maybe? No. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, okay, so I think that we're getting closer. Must go somewhere like this, right? Because it doesn't. It looks weird otherwise. You. Okay. This is. God, I heard this like weird vibration. I was like, oh, what's that? What is this? I don't know what this piece actually is. I thought it's a teacup piece, but it doesn't look like that. This is the top of the teacup piece. Okay. Maybe this is down here? No, that's absolutely not down there. How about this? No. It was folly, but it might go like that. And this might go like that. What? I'm hearing this weird vibration thing and it's puzzling me. No pun intended. A little bit. This? Okay. We're doing stuff and we're doing things. With or without Laurie's help. Okay, 5 more minutes and then I shall stop for the day. But look at how much that we got done. Like this is very good. Oh, I think this is the piece I was looking for. Perfect. There? No, but it's in there, that general area, so I'll leave it there. Let's ask another question. What kind of stream do you find the most relaxing to do? This is pretty relaxing. I think a little too relaxing because I do get a little bit locked in and I'm like, oh, it's so fun. And then I forget that I actually have to do some form of talking and entertaining. But I think this. I think every stream is very relaxing, honestly. I think the one that's the least relaxing is anything like the Jeopardy thing. What else? Anything that is not like it takes a lot of people and a lot of preparation to do beforehand. This does take a lot of preparation in terms of setting up, but actually doing it isn't that hard. I think doing the video games is the most relaxing just because all you have to do is sit down and play. But this is good too. Don't mind this at all. Do you want to go anywhere? No, it doesn't look like you do. Maybe there. Okay. And then this. Just go like that. It does. It does indeed go like that. this is an odd one, so I feel like it goes like this. Amazing. Another question while we are here. Do you prepare a lot before streams or wing it? I don't know what they mean by prepare, so to speak. Just trying to see where this fits in. Give me a sec here. Is it wrong? What's going on? I might need another piece here. Maybe. That doesn't fit quite correct. Oh, you want to fit in there. There we go. Yeah, if it's in terms of like studying and doing that kind of thing, I don't really do that much before streams, except unless it's something like this where it's a completely new thing for me. Then yeah, I might look up, you know, perchance how to set up a hand cam. But I don't usually do that much studying. Maybe I should. Okay, I think that's kind of like my 5 minutes that I kind of said. I do want to figure out where to put this though. Like this one. It might go at the bottom actually. Give me 1 second here. There we go. That's perfect. I think this one. I'm trying to figure out where this one is. You know, just before I leave, so I can make sure that things are dotted. But I think this might go over. It's here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wait, I'm not done. There's pieces coming together. Let me see. I said I was gonna finish, but it's okay. I'm on break. We can do this. I think that must be it. There certainly can't be more. Okay, yes. I do think that is it. At least that's all I have to give right now. But look at that, guys. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Look at how much we have completed of this puzzle today. We only had like this much done. Well, like, and then there was very patchy all over here. But we have this, and we have all of this. So I'm very happy, but I think I should go. Just because I am on break doesn't mean that I don't have work to do. So I should, in fact, get on that. But because I have a reading week, I'll see if I can get an actual... Sorry, my headphones fell off. I'll see if I can actually get an actual schedule in place and post it. We'll see. My schedule is a little bit funky right now. But wait. 1 second. No, I thought that would fit. It did not. Sorry. But yeah, I'll try and post that so maybe I can stream 2 times this coming week. We shall see. I don't know if that will actually be possible. But yeah, I don't have really anything much to add there. It's been very fun to do this puzzle. I don't want to place hope the next time that we can finish it, but Who knows? Oh, drinky time? Yes. Wait. You're right. I'm not. I've only drunk some water once. But thank you, Zany. I take a drinks. Delicious. Hydrogen dioxide. Hydrogen dioxide, right? Yes. Oh my gosh. But yes. Maybe. Not gonna promise we can finish this puzzle next time. But I will for sure be doing this puzzle the next stream, and then if we do finish, we can move on to maybe like I think Assassin's Creed Revelations, because we haven't played that in a while, and then yeah, we ball. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today on your Saturday. It's been very fun so far, and I know that. Thank you for being so patient with me while I figure out how to do a puzzle. I know that's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but I appreciate it. I appreciate for with you guys sticking with me while I experiment. But yes, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you guys sometime this week or maybe next week. We'll see. Next weekend, I mean, we'll see. But have fun. Bye bye. Oh, I wave. Bye bye.